Again, when it comes to politicians, some of them have a long track record of disappointing people. So that's why everybody call, and I think I've heard Jasmine say it in interviews before. Like she said, they think all politicians are liars and crooks and manipulators and all that kind of stuff, and that's because people have had a lot of disappointment. People come out and tell, because what people did is they learned how to manipulate people. They learned how to say, well, what you want, what you looking for, what y'all need, what you this, and then they talk a good game and talk around that, and then they don't deliver. You understand what I'm saying? And people get disappointed. It's just like dating a man, right? Or dating a guy or a female. And they be like, baby, what's you like? And this and this and this and that. And you share your heart and your deepest secrets and all that kind of stuff. And then next thing you know, they start doing the opposite. You're like, what the heartbreak, right? Disappointment, right? And if you get enough of that over and over and over again, then people will start looking at the political world and politics and just people be like, they lying all over again. They just want the vote. They lying. And that's how people begin to look at it, right? Now, some key takeaways I want to give you and share with you. Key takeaways. Headlines amplify tension, rarely nuisance. Rarely nuisance. Unconventional strategy is not automatically incompetent, but it must be accountable. Systems resist change, especially when money and power are involved. Don't passively absorb narratives, challenge them. Evaluate leaders on outcomes, not just appearances. And here's a reflection that I want to leave you viewers with today. If traditional Democratic model hasn't won statewide in Texas in decades, is it repeating wisdom, or is it, as they say, insanity, repeating the same things over and over again and expecting the same results? Now, this is for my politicians. Have Republican policies worked for Texas? Why or why not? Has Democratic policies worked for Texas? Why or why not? And to both, what hasn't worked for the benefit of the state as a whole? Earlier, I mentioned some truths when it came to Texas. You understand what I'm saying? And one of those core truths, and I keep saying it because I think it's very important, is that no matter how many policies you put in place, no matter how many interviews you do, no matter how many words you say, no matter how many churches you visit, no matter what's going on, if you don't have people in the dark places to make sure that the policy is really being moved in the places that it needs to truly be moved, not just picking and choosing who people want and who people don't, then that's why things really do not change. And I just want to keep you in remembrance of that, right? So hopefully the politicians of Texas and America just in general can start breaking out of that, oh my gosh, out of that darkness that everybody has been in, and start just breaking free from all of that stuff and start getting back to creativity and start getting back to exploration and start being excited again. Learn how to be excited again. So many people have turned politics into a fight. And when people first got into it, it wasn't a fight. They were excited. They were excited for why they were doing what they were doing. And hopefully you can go back and find that excitement again.